All right, Leafs Nation, the 2024 draft is complete. Before we get into it, I want to ask you guys if you want to hit that subscribe button and join me through this 2024-2025 season. It's every year is miserable for the Leafs, but we'll get through it together. If you want to hit the subscribe button and go through it with me, it would be a lot of fun, and it would mean a lot to me. Now, let's break down the 2024 draft class for the Toronto Maple Leafs, because there is a lot to get to. There was a lot done these past couple days by Brad Treliving and the Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, let's start right at the very top. As they had the 23rd overall selection, they said, no, we aren't taking that pick. We trade that pick to the Anaheim Ducks in exchange for pick 31 and a second-round pick this year, pick 58. Okay, so then we move forward. With the 31st overall pick, the Leafs select Ben Danford, right-hand shot defenseman from the Oshawa Generals. And a little bit about Ben Danford. He's 6'2", $191. Again, he's a young kid, only 18 years old, and he's 6'2", a right shot D. Very nice-looking player. And the profile they were showing when he was drafted, doing block shots like crazy. He ain't afraid to do that. Points-wise, looked a little low. But regardless of that, right shot D, he's 6'2", he's great defensively. Again, at that age, it's a good sign. We'll see, right? 31st overall, you never know what you're going to get. We move forward, and I'll kind of rip through these real quick and then just kind of get your takes on things. So, the Leafs had that 58th overall pick, right? Well, they then traded that to the Florida Panthers for a second-round pick next season and pick number 225 in this draft. So again, I kind of like that because Leaf fans, and I know I saw some comments on Twitter and stuff about that trade in particular, and Leaf fans were like, what are we doing? It's a second round pick. Like, make the pick, get the player. Think about it. At the trade deadlines, right? At trade deadlines, what did teams cover them? What did the Leafs not have this past trade deadline? They couldn't make a move. They had a first, and then they get a fourth. Second and thirds, people get frisky for those. They really do. So they got that second round pick this year by trading back, was it 7 or 8 slots. And then now they trade that second round pick to get a second next year. So now they have that little bit of a trade asset at the deadline next year. And then they get a late pick this year. So I'm fine with it. Now, they didn't have a third round pick. So in the fourth round, they draft Victor Johansson, who played, hold on a minute. This is where things get a little interesting now. Okay. Is that what am I reading that right? Holy crap. Victor Johansson, he played in Sweden. My goodness. He's a defenseman. He's 5'11", 137 pounds. There's no way that's right. It's got to be typo, right? My God, that's crazy. I want to see what this kid looks like, because that's crazy. Anyways, what does he shoot? I think he's a right shot. No, he's a left shot, excuse me. He's a left shot D. So there's that. Then we move forward to the 5th round where the Leafs draft Miroslav Halinka, who is a this is where things get crazy, right? I'm looking on a Leafs fan page. They say a 5'11". The Leafs official page says 6'1", a $185. He's a center, so it's a good sign there. He's playing, where is he? He's playing in the Czech League. So, okay, again, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. And here's the tough one. In the MHL, I believe that's in Russia, in the 5th round, 152nd overall, the Leafs draft Alexander Pleskovic. Plesovic. Butchered. There's no C in there, so it's not Kitch. Oh, well. You guys know what I mean. All right, so he's in the 5th round. He is a 6'2", $174 wing. So, again, young guy, big dude. All right, we'll take that and move forward. And then in the 5th round, again, drafted in the MHL, Timofey, Obvintsev. I'm going to go with that one. Holy crap. Okay, so that's a goaltender. He only weighs $170. He's 6'4". Big goaltenders, not a bad idea to take in the later rounds. So not a bad draft pick there in the 5th round. We go to the 7th round, and because they had 3 7th round picks. Okay. They drafted Jim Leahy. No, I'm kidding. No. They drafted defenseman from the University of Clarkson in the NCAA, Matt Leahy. God, the memes have been flying already. I love every bit of it. He is 6'5", 203. He's Big D, man. That's crazy. Now, they also drafted in the 7th round Sam McHugh of the Owen Sound Attack. Let's go here. He is 6'2", a buck 87. Hey, I'm liking their big players in this draft. And the last one from the Spokane Chiefs in the WHL, Nathan Mays. That was the draft pick they acquired from the Panthers. And he is a defenseman, a buck 94. He is 6'4". Leaf fans, we've gotten used to Brad Treliving getting some large fellas. They drafted Ben Danford, who's 6'2". Victor Johansson's 5'11", and apparently a buck 37. Miroslav Holinka, 6'1". Pleskovich, I'm just going to go with it, 6'2". The goaltender, Timothy, yep, he's 6'4". Matthew Leahy, 6'5". Sam McHugh, 6'2". Nathan Hayes, 6'4". Holy crap. All right. I mean, they clearly had a priority in the draft, and they got some younger players, and they got a draft pick for next year's trade deadline. I don't know. I think it was a successful draft. Now, we will see if any of these guys pan out, and that will truly tell if it's a good draft or not. But you know what? I just want to put all that stuff out there for you guys to have a look at it. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. I didn't want to make a long video. I got to do a Jay's one here shortly, and I got to be out of here shortly. But anyways, hit that like button if you guys haven't done so already. Hit the subscribe button if you guys if you really haven't done so. That would mean an absolute world. I love the growth that we're showing. It's been awesome. Hit that subscribe button. Twitter, comment down below. All your thoughts on the draft for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and of course TikTok is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Jay's Edition, very shortly, as they are winning right now. Excuse me, let me try and pull it up because I don't know what the score is. It was 8-1 last time I was watching. It is... It's 9. Oh, they scored a couple runs, but it's 9-3. Oh, there's ball game. All right, so it's 9-3 Blue Jays. Vladdy another. Wow, Vladdy some more runs. Crazy stuff. He's been great. Anyways, so 9-3 Jays win that one. So I'll talk to you guys very shortly post game there. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, I'll talk to you guys probably when Chris Tanev resigns. Like that's probably when I'll talk to you guys next. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the draft. Talk to you guys then.